Hey everyone, it's Eric here. And if you're on this video, then you're probably curious about the title or the thumbnail, and specifically how I built my SaaS video content business from scratch during COVID. Or maybe you got lost searching for Ryan Reynolds marketing tips, which you should. Gosh, he's a great guy and his marketing rocks. But either way, you are in the right place because I'm about to walk you through the real, unfiltered journey of how I turn a passion for video content into a thriving business. Now, over the years, I've worked with a range of clients from startups to global brands, and I've helped them harness the power of video to tell their own stories and scale their businesses. But let me tell you that getting to this point wasn't a straightforward line. There were tons of ups and downs and lessons learned along the way, and I'm going to share some of those with you so that you can avoid the same pitfalls and fast track your own success. So stick around, and if you find this story helpful, be sure to give it a like. In fact, go ahead and do it right now. Might as well. I'll show a picture of Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, come on, give it a like. Give it a like for Ryan, come on, yeah. Yeah, if you do give a like, it helps others find this content, and I really appreciate it. And so does Ryan, don't you, Ryan? Yeah. See, video content. It's awesome. All right, now let me set the stage for you. Video has really been my thing for my entire life, from starting in musical theater all the way to becoming a film actor and director, and now maneuvering to video. I always thought that video was a really powerful way to tell a story. And I've seen firsthand how it can turn very complicated ideas into something digestible and relatable, and most importantly, engaging. And so you might be wondering then, what is the key? What's the key to all this passion? And it's the fact that video can build real human connections between businesses and their customers. And I've seen that firsthand, but it didn't always start out that way, especially when it comes to SaaS video content. And it wasn't until COVID hit that I found myself stuck in a video production sales job, and I realized, all right, I'm ready for something bigger. I see all these clients doing excellent work with video content, and it could be me. So I could combine my skills and dive into creating video content for SaaS companies out there, right? Now, as I started to gain traction and to start conversing with some of these SaaS companies and their teams, they ended up getting really, really fast growth, but they were missing one key thing. And it's that their marketing material didn't have any video content. And SaaS products, sometimes super complex, depends on the product, but explaining the tech in an engaging, relatable way is even harder. And I noticed that most marketing teams relied on their generic animations, right? Amazing motion graphics and awesome animations, but they were just long-winded explainer videos that didn't really connect with the audience, just showcase what they had. What they didn't do is that they didn't make the product come alive. And that's where I saw the real opportunity. I realized that a well-crafted, human-centered video could do much more than just explain features. It could tell stories, it could build trust, and make customers feel like they were part of something bigger than the product itself. And that is when I knew that I was onto something special. So I decided to take the leap. And at the beginning, I didn't have fancy gear or a big budget. I didn't have a budget at all, really. I had a secondhand camera, I had basic lighting, and a whole lot of drive. And so my first step was to narrow down what SaaS companies needed the most. And the answer was clear. It was product demos, thought leadership videos, and customer success stories. Those were the three main ones that I heard in discussing some of these old clients. So I focused on those three and crafted service packages that helped businesses connect with their customers in meaningful ways. I reached out to small SaaS startups on LinkedIn with a simple message. It said, I help SaaS companies tell their story through engaging video content. Let me help you turn your features into benefits your audience can't resist. Out of 50 messages, I got one reply, and that turned into my first client. And that is all it took to get the ball rolling, just a slight bit of interest. So let's talk about the challenges and learning the hard way. And trust me, there were plenty. First up was pricing. I way undervalued myself in the beginning. It was because I was just starting out and I was charging way too little for the work I was putting in. And it wasn't sustainable, and I knew that. It took a big toll on me, but it taught me a real valuable lesson that my time and expertise are worth something. I was providing a service to someone who absolutely needed something, and it was really helpful, right? But every SaaS client needed something different, a little different, and I was trying to customize every single thing. But when you do that, it's not quite efficient. And that's when I realized that I needed systems. I needed templates and workflows and processes to keep things running smoothly without sacrificing quality. So if you're just starting out, then be prepared to put in the work, but always be on the lookout for ways to streamline your processes. Efficiency is absolutely key when it comes to working with clients who need consistency. All right, efficiency is always the way to go. But actually, my big breakthrough came when I stopped thinking of myself as just a freelancer and started seeing myself as a consultant and a partner. I wasn't just making videos, I was solving real world problems. One of my first SaaS clients was struggling to explain their product's value to a non-technical audience. So together, we created explainer videos that simplified their messaging, and their conversions jumped 30%. Now, that success story became my proof of concept, and it helped me land more clients. Another key move was offering retainer packages. This gave my clients ongoing video content, and it gave me predictable income. Now, suddenly, I wasn't just chasing one-off projects. I was building long-term relationships with clients who trusted me with their brand identity. Now, once I had a solid client base and steady income, it was time to scale. But here's the truth. You can't scale without a team. Now, I hired my first video editor and then a scriptwriter, and it made all the difference. With my team in place, I could focus on what mattered: client relationships, creative direction, and business growth. And you know what? I started delegating tasks and leveraging each team member's strengths and making sure that we kept up the quality while hitting deadlines. And one of my proudest moments was partnering with a mid-sized SaaS who could create a full year content plan. And we made everything from onboarding tutorials to CEO thought leadership videos. Their engagement rates soared, and they became my biggest advocates. And it was that success that taught me how much the impact of having the right video content can have on a SaaS company. And the key lessons that I learned that I wish I knew sooner were the following. Number one, start simple. Don't overcomplicate things in the beginning. You got to focus on solving one specific problem. And I found that keeping things simple gave me the foundation that I needed to grow. Number two, listen to clients. Some of my best ideas came from client feedback. They know their audiences better than anyone, so definitely listen up. Number three, invest in relationships. Long-term clients are your real gold, but your network is a lot more surprising than you think. Building trust takes time, but it actually pays off. Number four, leverage technology. Tools like AI editing or script writing software and project management, these project management apps, they're game changers for speeding up workflows. But remember, tech is only as good as the person using it. Keep that in mind. And number five, stay authentic. Your personality is what sets you apart. So embrace it. That's what's going to make you stand out in a very busy, crowded marketplace. And with that, I am excited to share that today, my SaaS video content business is absolutely thriving, and it's serving clients across the globe. And with a solid team in place and streamlined systems, I've grown this into a six-figure business. And the cool thing is that I'm far from done, right? The next step, expanding and building my own content channels. And I'm here to provide valuable tips, strategies, and insights on SaaS marketing through videos like this one. So what's next? Maybe, just maybe, you will be my next client or collaborator, and the future is full of potential, and I'm just getting started. So I'm really excited. And if you're thinking about starting your own journey, then remember, it's not about perfection. It's about taking that first step. So hit the subscribe button. That's your first step, so that you don't miss out on the next video where I will dive into more strategies and tips to help you grow your own business. Now, if you're ready to take action and you need some help, then feel free to reach out to me using the link in the description, or in the pinned first comment below. And we can chat about how video can drive your own growth. I have my Calendly link right in there, so you can contact me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.